Hi there, my name's Aaron Short and welcome to my YouTube channel, and today I'm reacting to Oasis at Knebworth, the trailer. So I've been talking a lot about Oasis lately because I got the Noel Gallagher Gibson J150. Fantastic guitar that really got me back into Oasis. And Oasis were the first band that really got me into music. When they first started out, they had this rawness and energy, and I loved the songs, and playing that guitar just got me right back to where I was when I was a kid learning Oasis songs. If you want to see that video, I'll link it below. But today, Oasis released the trailer for their show at Knebworth, which was 25 years ago. And the thing is, I was there. So obviously I was very young. Obviously I was very young at that gig. But it was 25 years ago today. And it was amazing because 2.5 million people applied just to get a ticket. And about 250,000 people actually attended. And it was crazy. It was all day. It was like a mini festival. They had fantastic support bands that played all day long, all afternoon. And then Oasis came on at night. And I could barely see them. They were about this big where I was standing. It was crazy. So I was watching the screen, which was also kind of small as well. It was so huge. It's hard to put it into words. And I don't have a great memory, but I do remember that day pretty well. I remember standing in that crowd, feeling the energy and excitement because Oasis were at their peak and everyone wanted to be there. It was like the event of the year. And remember, there were no cell phones. When you watch this trailer, there's no cell phones being held up. There's no pictures. All you get is the experience. It was amazing and may never happen ever again. I'm so glad I was there. Amazing. Really incredible. And this trailer is now out for a documentary style movie which will be released next month, and I can't wait to see that. The only footage I've seen of the concert was from, I think, MTV. They filmed some songs, and I remember when I got home I watched those on repeat on the VHS tapes. I had like the main songs that they broadcast and I watched them on repeat so many times. They're kind of ingrained in my brain. The whole thing will be on the documentary, I hope. So I haven't done a reaction video yet because I don't want to react to things that are not relevant to my channel. But since Oasis were a huge influence on me, and I just got the Noel J150 guitar, I thought, why not react to this trailer? Because I was there and I'm excited for the movie and I want to see what this is all about. So let's do this. Oasis at Knebworth, the trailer reaction.
This is history. This is history. Right here, right now.
I'm looking to see if I can see myself there. It'd be funny if I did. So this is made by Big Brother, Trafalgar releasing, Sony Music, Cosmic Kite, and looks like Black Dog are the main people responsible for this movie. Very cool. I'm so glad they're making this.
It was like a calling to us as Oasis fans. It was that.
Did you see Liam there? He looks so young. His hair is like so thick and bushy and like looks so young. They all do. Of course, it's 25 years ago, right?
Moment in history where you had to be there. The biggest gig that's ever been seen.
So look at that. You see those black kind of pillars? I think that's where the relay screens were. So I think I was behind even one of those. So I was a long way from the stage, sadly. But hey, at least I got home quickly at the end. I didn't have to wait. I think I took the bus there. We all went on a bus, and then the bus took us back again. So maybe I was scared that I wouldn't get back to the bus through all those people to get home again, because it was a few hours from where I lived.
Okay.
The energy pulsating through the...
Did you see that? So there was no cell phones in the crowd, of course. Right? This is 25 years ago. No cell phones. How cool is that? I love it. Because now when you go to a concert, all you get is people holding up their phones, and it was so nice to be in the moment of this concert. And I think recently I saw a concert with Liam Gallagher where he said the same thing. No cell phones. You have to put the cell phones away so we're all there in the moment together. And I think that's the way a concert should be experienced, of course. Check out Patsy Kensett's sweater. Later on, you'll see Liam Gallagher wearing it because the story goes that he didn't have a sweater the second night, so he wore Patsy Kensett's sweater. You'll see it later on. I don't know if that's true. Hopefully they'll address that in the documentary. I'm sure they will.
That was unbelievable.
You were getting closer and closer, and the buzz was getting bigger and bigger.
The build-up to it was just immense.
It was just electric.
I love that guitar that Noel's playing. I love those guitars. I kind of similar one as a child, like a copy. So iconic for me.
Life couldn't.
So you see the way people were just bouncing up and down in the crowd? I remember that really well. So at one point, because I'm not really one to mosh or headbang or crowd surf, right? It's just not who I am. But at one point, I just stood there, and the way everyone was just jumping up and down with the music was just making my whole body like pull me up in the air. It was just crazy. And the only thing is, there was some people kind of crowd surfing at the front, which is fine. But there was a thing like during the day, maybe just before Oasis came on, and some people were throwing plastic pints of beer through the crowd, and you would see the beer just splash out on everyone, and then the cup would hit someone in the head. And I remember standing there thinking, please don't throw a beer on me, because I've got to stand here for 8 hours. I know. I'm not rock and roll. It's fine. I try my best.
Not any better. I've got my boyfriend, got a lukewarm, semi-flat plastic beaker full of lager,
Yeah.
and I'm singing my heart out. It takes you back to a period there was no one holding a phone or an iPad in front of me.
There you go. There you go. That's the sweater. That's the sweater that Patsy Kensit had on earlier on. That's so funny. Oh, I read someone said only Liam Gallagher could pull that off. That's true.
You can't bring that amount of people into that field and it still resonate 25 years later if you weren't a real deal.
Nothing since has even come close.
And you can see they've got Bonehead on rhythm guitar, Guigsy on bass, and Alan White on the drums. And that was my favourite lineup. Actually, I loved the original drummer, Tony McCarroll. I thought they were amazing then. They had this explosion of energy. And then they got the new drummer, and it was cool. Like, it worked. And for me, this was it. And then after that, we had new lineups, and there was some good stuff there. But for me, this was like the highlight of everything. Like, Liam's voice is really on fire. Nola's on fire. He does some great soloing. They have a special guest appearance from John Squire from the Seahorses and Stone Roses, who's one of my idols as well. And everything just came together, and that's why this was so incredible. That amount of people, everything coming together like that on that night, and then playing so well. And I hope they have full songs available with this documentary. So it's out September 23rd. I'll be buying it. I'm just going to buy it and watch it a few times. And I think you should too. Whether you're an Oasis fan. I mean, if you're an Oasis fan, you're going to watch this, right? It's just a no-brainer. But even if you're just a fan of rock and roll music, you got to watch this. It was amazing. And I can't see a concert like this happening again. At least not without cell phones. Cool. Well, I'm really excited for it. I can't wait for that to come out. I'm going to buy it. Maybe I'll make a review of it. But whatever. That doesn't need reviewing. It's going to be songs from the show, stories about the concert. It's going to be great. If you're any kind of Oasis fan or even a music fan, you got to check that out. Definitely pick that up. Check that out. So thanks for watching. I really enjoyed reacting to that. I really enjoyed it. Kind of took me back 25 years. Which maybe is why I'm so into it, But if you enjoyed that, go and check out my cover of Talk Tonight, which is an Oasis song. I played it on the J150 Noel Gallagher. So go check that out. I'll leave that in the description below. And if you really liked it, subscribe and ring the bell. I'd appreciate it. Take care, and remember, you got to roll with it.